All's well. He's alright. Going to do a few bits today. A few things. Might take an evening walk up the hilly thing, mightn't we? Huh? He's a happy boy anyway, so that's the main thing. Well, at least my complaint is being taken a look at seriously against the police. Hope that goes well. It should actually go somewhere. It should actually go somewhere. So yeah, now we have the incredible barking Dalmatian, don't we? This is always a highlight of our trip, isn't it? Yeah, well, you just completely ignore them, really, don't you? Oh. But all is well. I can't imagine this dragging out for very much longer. If it does, I'd be surprised. Up, they're kicking harder and harder to deny it, but they can't deny the truth of what they've done to people. And when people truly know what these individuals are truly like, and how on earth they could stand in a it's a loose term, community, yeah? To say that they stand up to child abusers and then act in the way that they do. That's something else, that is. I mean, and they say that I'm delusional, they say I'm mad. They claim that I don't know what I'm on about because of my mental health condition, which is even worse because they don't understand what I suffer from. Or even taking the time out to find out what I suffer from, which is even worse. They're casting assumptions on something that they don't know nothing about. No, the old throwaway comment, he doesn't know about, know anything, he doesn't know what he's on about because he's mentally ill. Yes, I am. Yeah, I've got a condition. It's a disorder. Which only affects my thought processes in certain ways, but it doesn't it isn't a condition where I don't know what I'm on about. Let's put it this way, I know what I'm talking about. I'm aware of what I'm talking about. And beyond anything else, I'm telling the truth. And that's what they don't like. Why do you think why tried to stop me talking about them? Why do you think they're just mass reporting me? Why do you think that? To stop me telling the truth. That's it. To stop me telling the truth. About them. No, it doesn't. I mean, Churchill was mentally ill. George Bush Jr., he's mentally ill, or he was when he was in office. Donald Trump, he's mentally ill. You know, where do you think all those posts about my daughter have disappeared to, eh? And talking about mental illness, I think you've got to be mentally ill to delve into people's profiles, take pictures from their profiles of their kids, grandkids, relatives, to pick on their friends, their associates, in some cases their workplaces, their homes, and even their security. Because this disgusting practice of naming innocent people as paedophiles has got to be one of the sickest things. I mean, a lot of the other things, when they're talking about raping children and things like that, that's sick. That's extreme. For them to go banging on about that and applauding that and defending attacking other people's children, and then to defend their actions. I don't know about you, but I think they're mentally ill. To try and affect others in the way that you have. Signifies that you are suffering from some form of malady, mental malady. And you know, people with mental illness, what's one of the first things they do? They lose all morals. They lose all compass. They say things out of the ordinary. From the inane to the sick and disgusting. I think you'd have to be mentally ill to carry out a 3-year hate campaign against somebody, or a 2-year campaign, or an 18-month campaign against somebody, however long you've been going on at these people. I think it's a mental illness of yours that has precluded you to act in these ways. I'm going to put this to bed. So I'm sick of people talking about my mental health issues. Am I mentally ill enough to go posting people's kids over the internet? No, I'm not. Am I mentally ill enough to put people's children into sort of like distasteful and horrible photographs? No, I am not. Am I mentally ill enough to carry out a protracted, targeted hate campaign against somebody for years? No, I'm because you mark my words, Richie, the day that you get convicted is the day that I get my revenge. All those lies and all that poison you've just will be rocked up, put in a bucket and poured all over you, all that acid that you've spewed. Or you thought it was acid because they're paper thin lies. Stories built on a house of cards, ready to collapse at any moment. And when you are convicted, I am going to work tirelessly to publicise your crime everywhere. Make no mistake of that. You vile human being. And I won't stop either. Wherever you go, wherever you are, wherever you run, I will find you and I will expose you for the disgusting, horrible individual that you are, and I'm going to expose you to your local community, no matter where you go. Because what you've been accused of and what I ultimately, you're going to be found 99.99% sure. Making and distributing that sort of stuff after the poison you've been spouting. No, 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 no. Oh dear. This is where that Dharma rises up and bites you on the arse, sunshine. Your daughter on the internet, you do what you've done to me twice by writing what you've been writing about me? No fucking way. Because once I've got my claws into you, you ain't going anywhere, sunshine. You ain't going anywhere. And the remarkable things that I'll be writing about you, Richie, will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And that's how I'm going to win. That's how I'm going to break you. And each one of you in turn. For having the stupidity to start on me. Every that comes from this after your behaviour, God help you. God help you all.